Alright, hello and welcome back to another video. So as the title will read, we're doing 35s and a 1-inch body lift. Kamal from Reads and Wraps said that it takes him about an hour, so I assume that's going to take me an hour and a half. Plus I also have to wind up the front coils as well. We have about an hour of daylight and I assume it's going to take me about 2 hours or so. So we're going to try and get a video of as much as we can in the daylight, and then Cam's going to come down and help me, and he's going to bring some torches and stuff, so hopefully we can still get some decent video for you. Alright, so have to take clips off the fan shroud, but ours are already missing, so we don't have to worry about that. And then there's just this little wiring loom in here, this little clip. Just got to pop that out. I'll just have to get a screwdriver and do it. I don't think I'll be able to video and do it at the same time though. Alright, so that clip on the other side's off now. I just need to get rid of these side steps so I can jack it up. I don't know how I can, so you can still see and I can hold it.
It's a bit blurry, but yeah.
Alright, so side steps off is a little bit of a pain. Some of them were pretty tight and my little gun thing doesn't fit very well into here. And I took this one off as the whole clip, has the whole thing, instead of taking these 4 bolts off, because they were easier to get to. But on that side, the thing that holds them broke on the inside of it. So yeah, now we are going to go around and loosen all of the body mounts on the cab and take the front ones fully out, so I'll show you that. Alright, so now that that's done, we're going to just jack this side up and take these side bolts fully out, and then try and slide the spacers or the body lift, whatever you want to call it, in there. I haven't taken the side step off this side yet, but this side shouldn't lift up. That's why I just loosened them, just so that it can have a little bit of play if it needs it. Alright, so this is a little bit sketchy, but this jack won't go high enough to actually lift the cab off what it is, with the lift and stuff already in it. So we're going to put this onto here and then jack off the sill with this. It's not actually going off the ground, so if this did slip anyway, it's only going to fall back down onto the body, so it's alright. Now we have a little bit of tension on that. We're going to take these bolts fully out. You can probably just do them with your fingers, but it's just going to be faster with this. Alright, so now the little mounts should fit in here, and if it doesn't, we just go up a little bit more. But if I can even find it, that is in there. It's a very tight fit though, so I'll put it up a little bit more to make it a bit more play. Alright, now we just need to get one of our longer bolts and line it up through that spacer that just fell down. And then it should start to just thread straight in. We're just going to leave it finger tight so that it still has play when we do the other side. Now, alright, so now that's one side of the cab done. We haven't done those front ones yet, we'll leave that till last. As you can see towards the tub, it's a little bit higher than where it would normally sit. Now we need to take the other side step off it. I don't know how light it's going to be by the time I take that off, but we'll do that now, and if it's still light, I'll get video in the light. Otherwise we'll try and use some torches, but yeah. Alright, so as you can see, Cam is here now. But I finally got that side step off, and as you can also see, it's very dark, like I thought it would be. But these will be going onto Marketplace. If you want to buy them, let me know. Now we're just going to jack the other side up the same as we did this. Put a little bit of tension, take the bolts fully out, and then we'll lift it up and slide these little spacers in there. Alright, so that's them all done. Now we're going to go through and tighten them all up, and then just put this little cap back on here, and then we'll move on to the tub. Alright, so we just finished with the tub. The tub was a lot easier. All you have to do is just loosen them, and then one of us just lifted the tub while one put the spacers underneath, and then that's it. Just bolt them back in. So now I'm going to start jacking the front up so we can wind these coilovers up a bit, and we'll put the wheels on. But I will come back tomorrow when it's daylight to show you how it looks. Alright, so we got it done. Like I said, I wanted to put a little bit of a forward driving video at the end of this. So I'll make a quick little edit of the car now, and then we'll go forward driving. But so it was meant to be 5 inches front and 4 rear, but me and Cam wound the fronts up too far. We didn't know, and we've wound it up a little bit too far, so it is stiffer than it should be. And also these springs are rated for a steel bull bar and winch, whereas obviously I don't have that yet. So the front's pretty stiff, but the back's alright. So I think we're just going to lift wheels in the front, but we'll see how we go anyway. But just even driving in here, it's so bumpy. I'm going to put the tyres down just a little bit, just to like 30 psi, just to make it a little bit more soft over the bumps and stuff, because yeah, it's pretty bad. And then we're going to go for a run up the beach after, so yeah. Alright, so yeah, this is it. We do need to trim the fronts up a bit more. It does rub, but it rubs a tiny bit on the chassis because these are 0 offset. But the main thing it rubs on is the bumper still. It has been trimmed, but it was trimmed for 33, so we're just going to trim that up some more, and that'll get rid of a lot of the rubbing. But other than that, we're going to go do this little track up here. Then there's one little part at the front where I think it might show the flex enough. Or the flex of the rear, because I don't think the front's going to flex. And yeah, we'll show you that. So Mary's going to video while I drive.
Hang on.
Alright, so that last one scared me a little bit. I thought I was going to clip that tree, and when it dropped down it felt a little bit sketchy as well, but we got through it with a bit of power through it. Not the best line, but yeah, we'll go to this front one that might show a little bit more flex. I don't know how much angle that would have showed the flex and stuff, but we'll do this last one now. Alright, so he just finished on the beach, and if you watch like my first video of the Navara that I made, you'll see that I ripped the front bar off it, and I held it on with some fishing wire and like 2 zip ties, and that's lasted me like 6 weeks or so, and now the bar has finally come off again after being really bumpy on the beach because of the use over the whole weekend. So I've gone and I used the last clip we have. I've wrapped some fishing wire around it again, because it wasn't fishing wire that broke, it was actually the clips. And yeah, so I've wrapped the fishing wire around again, and I'll get a tech screw or something when I go home maybe and try and sort it out some more. But this is also what I've done. So I tied a piece of one of my straps. This strap actually snapped on me when I had a motorbike on the back. I had like 3 of these straps, and then this one snapped, and made the motorbike nearly fall off the ute. Anyway, so I got some paint that was in the car, and I painted this black so that when the bonnet's closed I don't have this bright orange stripe just sitting down there. But yeah, so with that, nice and flexed up. Shut your door, Mary. But yeah, so with that, we're going to end the video here. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.